Couldn't find a trade I liked after the draft, so going to the draft, I'm like, I'm probably not going to get the guy. Phone rings, first pick comes around. They want Chris Harvey, B- potential shooting guard that I haven't really been attached to. So I'm probably going to, this is like the guy I would trade. So to get the first overall pick, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this right now. For some godforsaken reason, I just traded up to get Clayton. No scouting on him, but he's a second round projected. But how could you not? I also got a nice trade to pick up another center that I didn't need. I ended up getting like the 11th pick in the draft for that guy that we traded for to get LeBron, which I did not want on the team anymore. He was just eating salary, so that actually worked out really well. I'd be able to flip him. But now I have Clayton, so it's game over. The loss of Bradley Beal actually looks like it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, just like rotation-wise. Also, we didn't have the money to sign any big, random starter. So, Guillermo Morales, guy we traded LeBron for, basically. Technically, he is our starter now because we don't have any other point guard. He's okay. He's only a B projected, but, 83 will get it done for now. Kobe, 99. Pete Powell, 90. Warwick, 94. King holding down center, 99. Moncrief. I'm going to keep him as a sixth man right now. I could go Moncrief starter, King at point, and Morales is the sixth man, but right now we're going to go like that. Hayes, keeping him. I love him. Man, this was the other guy we ended up getting in the draft. And then Clay, of course. And no depth. I feel like we need to trade for a piece, honestly. I'm not that confident here, but we'll see. Second straight MVP for King. Morales actually won Rookie of the Year. Moncrief, Sixth Man of the Year again. And Ray Allen, 75-7. Just crazy dominance again. Powell got injured, but apparently Morales is dropping 27. We're about to sweep the championship again. I think King is just like too much. King is just killing the whole league. It's crazy. LeBron and Jordan both just retired. Wow. That's crazy. All right, so we won't be signing them anymore. So we have Derrick Rose. I had the choice of Derrick Rose or Shaq. I ended up going Derrick Rose. Just because we have King and Moncrief and Warwick. I feel like we're big, so I just wanted to go with D Rose. Plus, we lost Beal, so I feel like that was the easiest replacement. About $4 million. Kobe, Peter Powell, Warwick, me. Morales is now somehow lost his starting job, got 3 points better. Moncrief, we're going to have to make sure these guys get minutes. These minutes are going to change. Man, who I'm probably going to try and trade. Hayes, who I love. And then just some guys. And no, not just some guys. You got Clayton down there. But man will be traded at least. So we have a problem. I can't re-sign Kobe because we don't have enough money for next year. So I'm not even allowed to re-sign him. So we're at the trade deadline, and I think I'm going to trade Glenn Warwick. I know this is insane. I thought he was going to be a Trailblazer for life. But if I take his $20 million off, I'm going to trade Lou. Chandler's just a rental, so I'll be able to sign Kobe, I guess, for next year. And at this point, keeping Kobe is more important than keeping Glenn. I'm getting absolutely nothing for him, which sucks. It's just a salary dump. But King's contract is going to come up next year too, and I just can't have this many big people on the books. Probably going to have to trade someone else too. It's kind of all starting to catch up to me, but hopefully we can still win the chip even after doing this. I'm quite upset right now. It's done. All right, the Bean signed for 3 more years. And just like that, Roland is out. I'm just going to get a pick for him. He was a sign and trade. I didn't even realize it. Salary is $4 million this year, but it's $12 million next year. So I guess I really didn't have to trade Warwick. I probably could have traded someone lower, but there was no one that I really could have traded. And honestly, I think it was time to get rid of him. Whatever. We got Kobe. That's what matters. 3 in a row. Guillermo is still really upset. I'm not trading him. He's just going to have to deal with it. And Chandler Parsons hates the team as well because they're not getting enough playing time. I haven't run into this problem yet, believe it or not, until this year. Even though we've had a bunch of great players that have been able to manage time, but for some reason, I mean, I guess because Guillermo came in as a rookie and started, one rookie of the year, and now is like a 7-man. But it's just the roster construction was weird last year. So we make it to the championship, and of course the Bulls make it after we trade the Morg, and he's just putting up just numbers for him. I think he's been their leading scorer in all 3 games. Yeah, I mean, we're 3-0. We're gonna sweep them. But every time we trade one of our players, they end up facing us in the championship. It's crazy. I really didn't think I'd be able to get much for him because he's been upset and lowered for about 2 years now, or a year and a half. And realistically, I mean, I know he was like rookie of the year. He seemed like the point guard of the future. He's only a B, potential, and only. I mean, that's fine, but I was offered this and then like an 85 overall kind of guy too, which I thought was interesting. This guy's 21. He's a B potential as well. Really cool hair and stuff. So, like, honestly, he is pretty much the same as him, just a year behind in development, and he's a year younger. So, we're going for it. Anthony Wright is the new Guillermo Morales. I am, like, beyond happy with this team this year. Derrick Rose we had signed to a 1-1, so we just re-signed him, which is awesome. Kobe Bean, Pete Powell. Kobe's 31. It's crazy. Moncrief is now just our power forward, 26. King's 23. He's the center. Wright's going to be the 6th man. Hayes is now getting 20 minutes a game. Man's going to get 18. And Clayton, the young power forward, who's going to be like Warwick's replacement possibly. He ended up being a potential. Almost passed on him. 15 minutes his rookie year. Everyone seems happy, and there's just 3 benchies at the end. I like this. Even if I didn't have Derrick Rose, I'd like this team. I really like this team. I'm not re-signing Derrick Rose, so I'm gonna get something for him. Pacers look like they suck. Looks like a pretty good draft class this year. We don't need him to win. I can feel it. I like our roster as constructed, like I said, without him. So, say goodbye to D-Rose. I already won him a chip. He doesn't need more than that. I don't think it'll ever stop. I think this is number 4 straight. We did it again. King is truly unstoppable. Okay, so there was 2 point guards, something Blackman that Ray really wanted me to draft. And I had the 3rd pick, so I did. But there's another one that I have ranked as higher. My scouts did. So I've been trying to find a trade. And the Kings actually called me and just made a trade because I guess they see that I'm trying to trade Quinn Mann. And I think this is it for Quinn. I'm going to get both point guards, and whatever one is better is better. I could have traded Wright, but I didn't want to trade him. I think he's too good for this. So might have a lot of point guards and a lot of options after this, but we'll see what the best is.